Good morning guys, how are you? This is part 2, day 3 of the 4-day hut building challenge. I've just been editing the part 1 vlog, which if you haven't seen, go back and watch it now so that this video makes sense. I'm gonna go join the guys and see how they got on for the first couple of hours, but then I'm gonna go and do some shopping, get some spray foam for the insulation, and upload this vlog because I ain't getting any internet for uploading here. It's a bit cooler today, which I'm thankful for, but I hope it doesn't rain.
Told me you were leaving, and I said I didn't mind.
Alright guys. Oh right, oh no. This is not the safest thing I've ever seen.
I don't go any further than this.
Right, so it'll only be your head that gets chopped off. This is not the best health and safety. Snug as a bug in a rug. Wow, there's a roof happening. Good work.
Told me you were ready.
Can I put you guys in charge of vlogging whilst I'm not here?
Sure.
Let's go with the wind, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If I get the beginning, I would share my true feelings.
Right, I made it back, but it's like 2 or 3 they've had lunch. I haven't had anything yet, but I'm going to go back to the cafe and get the rest of the upload done. We got the final timbers in the back of the car. If you look at a tree, as you go up it gets thinner. So we're going to try and do that all around the hut, thickest to thinnest. I love that peaked roof. So get to my front door, open the door. Wow. The windows are so important. It looks so much better with the roof tilted like this. The floors are insulated too.
Holding hands, walking in the park and running around, kissing in the dark and skipping stones, triples in my heart.
We had to double up on the floor on the OSB, so we using one of the old dance floor plywoods just to finish off the last couple of bits. Other than that, it's pretty much near on no scraps at all. It's amazing. So I think that editing and exporting and uploading a vlog takes me 3 or 4 hours. Yet it's 4 PM today. Apart from going to the shop and doing a few bits of insulation, I've barely done a thing. And I'm only just back here now. But these guys are doing well, but it's very hard to do project and vlog at the same time.
Like the biggest gaps first, because it's going to take the most.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
So hard not to use your hands when it looks like whipped cream. Not
Much
bad.
better.
Whoopsie.
Your bottom's really good.
Thank you. No, that's all right.
See, that's going to harden. Yeah, so I'd wipe that somewhere else. Even on the ground, because once it hardens, we can pick it up.
Talk to me, Josh. End of day 4. What's the feeling?
We're a little bit behind schedule, to be honest.
Yeah? Where should we be?
At least a bit cladded, and the roof should have had felt on it.
No felt on roof, no insulation on roof.
Basically, we're given 1 day to do the cladding, because the cladding's heavy,
Yeah.
a bit fiddly, and there's just a ton of it. I mean, look at all that wood. That's got to go on.
That's a lot of wood.
But we've only got 1 day left, and we've still got half a day's work before we get there. Miracles.
So you know a serious man when he's dual wielding on the pencils.
Yeah, you're not going to finish it tomorrow.
Well, it depends what finished means, doesn't it? One stage of finished is all of this gone and all of the insulation done. Do you think that's possible or not?
That's what we're classing as finished.
No.
I don't know about anyone else, but I felt it kind of dragged out this morning. We started early, and this afternoon it's dragged a little bit, and I'm tired. And if I rested for 20 minutes, I think I could do better work.
The second wind.
Set an alarm. We got to stop at a certain time
instead of
losing track of time.
I feel pretty decent about it all. We missed you today.
I'll be back on it tomorrow. So, these guys are only in the country for a week, so we're going to go up Shanksbury Ring and then go to the fountain for dinner, so I'll show you some of the views. I think you've done well, guys. I know it's not quite on budget, but you might be surprised at how quick the cladding goes on.
We might be.
Fingers crossed.
Hold me, Josh. Not me. Just the ladder. Okay, this looks cool. Ooh. I don't think I am going on. No, I think this will do. I don't think it's worth me going on. But look. Oh, it'd be nice to lie out on here though. Stargaze on. You could properly stargaze on the top of here, couldn't you? It is pretty high up here though. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. No. Okay. I'm up. Freaking heck, this is a bit nerve-wracking. A little bit scary. You've got to kind of trust, not just, it's really your team's handiwork, to be fair. It does give you an amazing perspective up here, I will say that. It would be a great romantic stargazing platform because it gives you just a little bit of tilt.
Just look, Chris, in case he falls.
Good work, guys.
Yeah.
Just starfish down.
Yeah. Like go
Starfish
belly
down.
on your belly.
Like the opposite of how you get up there,
Well, the same as how you get up there.
but in reverse.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to hold a ladder, Josh.
Okay, you're doing good.
keep
You
going.
really have to get to your waist so you can bend your legs to hit the ladder.
I'm gonna get splinters in my goot.
Lift your hips a little.
Oh no. Lord help me.
Yes, you got
Yeah,
it.
go on.
You got it. There's a right, left,
a bit,
left.
My goot.
There.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
a bad height to fall from.
I mean,
Oh,
I do.
made it. Good work. Let's go up the ring.
Don't let me fall.
I'm at least taking these guys to see my favourite tree that I found whilst I've been down here. It is like something special. It's pretty epic, isn't it?
Running around with heartache, spinning through my thoughts.
And then the coolest part is that you can actually get inside it. You gonna do the swing, Josh?
This emptiness I'm feeling has left me so distraught. I thought we'd go with the wind, and we crossed that bridge when we came to it. If I get the beginning,
Actually, going for the push, the double push.
share my true feelings.
Nice.
Then maybe we wouldn't be saying goodbye.
Oh dear. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh! And when you look at the tree from this side, you would never know that you could see all that stuff on the other side. From here, it just looks like any old tree. Well, not any old tree. Back at the fountain. We're gonna have some food. I'll see you guys in the morning for day 4. Yeah, that's it, 4. Good morning, guys, good morning. It is day 4 of the hut building challenge. No matter what happens, it's gonna stop at 5 PM for me at least. I got a little bit of post. Dear Dave, thanks so much for being a terrific host for 24 hours of wonderful conversation. Left me with a better understanding of what I want to do creatively and how I can affect the world. As promised, here's a bit of fiction for you. So 2 friends, Tim and Robbie, came to stay for 24 hours, as you can get by the letter. And it came up in conversation that Tim and I do not do fiction at all. The last thing I read of fiction was Roald Dahl. So, Robbie has sent me Stoner, a novel, which I am looking forward to reading. So thank you, Robbie. Appreciated. I'll get on to that. And also, I think I'm going to try and make a little collection of all the letters that I got sent. Mainly last year, and then a few this year as well.
Saying goodbye.
My foam is not as tidy as one might have hoped. Coil's gone stiff. It's a bit tough today because we sort of had our peak yesterday, went out for dinner and, you know, walked up the hill, and spirits are a little bit low. But I've just arranged for Juicen to pick up the rest of the stuff. Balancing insulation on top. Probably isn't my smartest choice of the day. Feels like the best option we got at the moment. The semi-permeable is going on. Last bits of insulation getting tucked in, making the roof happen. Can you just show them that, Josh, or is that too dodgy to catch?
Felt roof on top here. This is the edge, we're just missing a bit, so I'm just sealing it in so we don't get all the rain. You gonna catch this, Dave?
Yeah. Tell me about your feelings of leaving here.
sweet.
It'll be good to have a sense of accomplishment.
Also, you got to remember we're achieving a lot more than just a hut. It will make it easier for others to consider things like this. Oh no! It would have been fine if it went on your top.
Yeah.
Drippy tar, ruined. I think we will still have spent almost bang on £2 grand. But I think the challenge is going to be who can get this kind of standard, good, basic timber hut built for the cheapest. Because all we've reclaimed really in this project, unlike the other one, is the windows, the semi-permeable membrane we got from the last project, and a bit of the insulation I've grabbed from the garage. But if you reclaimed everything like we did last time, this whole thing could cost 300 quid, 400 quid. You just need time, lots of time. It's getting hot today. I'm gonna show you a whip round.
Holding hands, walking in the parking, running around, kissing in the dark and skipping stones, ripples in my heart. What have I done? Ignorance has led to this.
Getting ready to put the timbers on, but I have to say, I have got a massive concern about the weight we're gonna have because the timbers on the last one were probably half the width, maybe 2/3, and even at 2.5 meters. These are heavy, heavy to move. It's gonna be a heavy ass job to move this thing, but it's what experiments are, isn't it? So we'll have to just see. It could be a crane, honestly. It might be a crane job, but we'll see. I feel like if we moved it now, we could put it on Ali's trailer. We've got to finish the job. We don't have that luxury, and I haven't had confirmation about going back to the woods, so we can't move it yet.
I just wanna feel your lips, put your hands up.
It's like wrapping a big Christmas present.
And don't let go. Don't let me fall.
It's happening. We're back in it. It's like Groundhog Day. I feel like we're getting the timbers back on. They look good. I'm really intrigued to see how the old school Waney Edge natural wood from these Sussex woodlands fits with the sort of the hyper modern Quaker hut that we've got. But that is it, the kind of the modern and the old, the on and the off. What do you think, Josh?
I like it. I can see it's just going to disappear.
Yeah, it's going to camo
And I think
itself.
it's going to keep the character, the modern feel still. I think it'll still be there.
I think the roof reps that basically, doesn't it? The roof reps the modern feel.
Well, the cube's not a conventional size.
No.
You wouldn't build something as a cube typically.
And we may find out that there's good reason for that, but at this point...
I know I said I'm fine, I lied.
Boards are going up almost as quickly as the weight is.
Really, it's tearing me up inside. Oh, baby, let's go back to.
It's going up quick, isn't it?
Very quick, yeah.
I'm convinced it will be cladded all the way up to at least where the angle is. How's the ceiling going?
It's hard work.
Hard work.
Yeah. It's sweaty.
Sweaty. Final furlong now.
Can I try?
Gets to that point, doesn't it? I was thinking in the future it could be good to do a 5-day project where you have a day off in the middle and then people could finish bits off if they wanted to have a leisurely day. Or people could do one chunk of 2 days and then another chunk of 2 days. It also means if I was making a video or anybody else is making content, you have a day to sort of sort your act out, catch up on emails, do that kind of thing, rather than 4 or 5 days straight. But we're on the way, we're on the way. It wasn't a crazy idea.
Holding hands, walking in the parking, running around, kissing in the dark and skipping stones, triples in my heart.
We're just gonna keep going at the level we can. The wood store is depleted. I thought we had way too much wood, but it doesn't look like that now. It looks like we've got just the right amount, hopefully. Can't help but the ominous feeling that this thing is ghastly heavy. That's a problem for another day. Now, if you're gonna have a Waney Edge, you may as well have an edge like this. Look at that. Oh, Waney! You may as well go for the wobbly wobbler. I'm enjoying this make do and mend using half the tarp to just cover the last little bit.
Small talks laying on the grass and travel everywhere, we don't need first class. This stuff was supposed to last.
Good work, good work, lunchtime.
Don't leave me, baby.
Josh. Almost there, good work. It's 2 PM, we're sleepy. I'm not gonna lie, we're sleepy. But Jenny got her shoes on, we're all following. There's 2 things that we could have done with more of tools-wise this week. One of them was more than one ladder, and the other was a spirit level. We haven't done much about the spirit level, but rooting around the cottage, we found a little bit more on the ladder front, so reminds me of Dumb and Dumber, and he's like, you had 2 pairs of gloves this whole time?
Paris will be fine.
It's beginning to look like a real hut. If any of you have got any ideas about how we can move this thing to get it down to the woods, I'm all ears. I am all ears. Ladder's coming in very handy. 2/3 now. 3:10. 2 hours till tools down.
Holding hands, walking in the parking, running around, kissing in the dark and skipping stones, triples in my heart. What have I done? Ignorance has led to this.
We're gonna get this front bit finished. Hello.
Hello.
Window beading going in. That'll be nice. Where the planks are wider, it was so rapid. The first half was so rapid, and then if you look here, the coverage is much smaller. And so it just takes double long, and you're going up the ladder every time as well. These girls have been absolute legends all week. Not only smashing it on the woodwork, figuring out all the joinery, but then when we get back to the house, cooking, washing up, making drinks, making us laugh. They just don't stop working. I've certainly learned something about work ethic this week from this lot. I would have been absolutely screwed if we had six of me. We'd be down the pub still. It's the tidy up effort. 25 minutes to go. The girls are smashing it. We're on the final board. On the front.
I just wanna feel your lips, put your hands upon my hips and down.
Every single row we put on, it just looks so much better because you're getting rid of that crappy blue tarp. The front is done. We've managed to do the frame, the inside walls, the insulation, the semi-permeable membrane, the cladding on the outside, built a roof from scratch, nearly completely covered it, framed the windows and the door. Guys, I think you've absolutely smashed it into pieces.
Knowing how much work we put into it,
Yeah,
I'm quite happy.
good.
The wood's looking nice. It's got a modern twist. I'm happy with it. It's worked.
I am absolutely stoked because if you think that the last hut took months and months and months to get to a place where you could stay in it, I could stay in that tonight and enjoy it. We've done that in 4 days. It also means that it proves that in 4 days you can get to something that's worth finishing off, like breaking the back of it, doing what you need to do with a work party so that, you know, we could have 1 person or 2 people come in and do some extra tweaky bits on here. Photo shoot time. Sticking our heads through the old window like we're serving burgers.
What more can I say? Don't leave me, baby. I swear.
Look at all this stuff. This poor Minnie. Guys, it's been an intense week. These guys, I feel bad. They've come to visit. They've paid to come to be a part of the workshop and flown from Canada. And I just put them through their paces. We've all gone through our paces. The weather's been glorious, but so hot. I just can't wait to see what other people try with the brackets. What sizes, what shapes, what materials, what they reclaim, how they do it. Do they manage to get it done in a day for 500 quid? I'd love to see the videos. Anybody can make a video like I make. It's not too difficult. If you're doing a creative project and you've got a smartphone, you can film it. I just use my MacBook Air and a smartphone to film on. That is it with iMovie. I don't use any other trickery, I don't use anything else. I'd love to include some of your projects in these videos. I'm sure there's plenty of things I should be saying, talking about, tickets for events and things like that, but I just can't think. I'm too hot, I'm too tired. I will see you, I can't even get my words out, next Thursday, 9 PM. Take care of yourselves and look after each other. They're all back at the house. I cannot believe what we've achieved. And I'm so proud and feel so lucky that these guys came to help. There is nothing left but a hut. And they don't think anything of it because they're talented and good at this kind of stuff. But I just can't thank them enough, basically. So Aidan, Megan, Jenny, and of course Josh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really feel like I owe you one. All right, I'll see you next week.
Don't leave me, baby, 'cause we'll be fine.